kind of shuts down right around this time. In fact, the last market for Mansfield is October 26th. So starting the winter time into the February, there's not anybody out there but us, really.
Wow, that's cool.
So that's exciting because all of these vendors that don't have a place to go, that have
like,
their
"Come on."
year-round produce, and they're like, well, what are we going to do now? Well, they're coming to us.
That's cool.
So we've got a lot of great people that are getting ready to come in for this winter time and this late fall session. So we're really excited about it.
That's awesome.
Cool.
That is fantastic.
And you had some other big news about some long-term plans for the market?
Yeah, so we had, I got to tell you, Pantego is just run so wonderfully. I know they're just this little town in the middle of big city Arlington, but I'm just so impressed with the people there. And the government that runs that area, I mean, not only are they supportive of everything that happens there to bring in local people, but they're so proactive on what they do. So we had a meeting. Our first meeting was with their commissioner board to see, how people felt about it. And of course, parking is always the issue with every big event that you have. So what we did is we created a shuttle service. So you can actually pick up a shuttle for the farmers market over there at Lakewood Shopping Center, where JR's Grill and Dr. Jekyll's is.
Yeah.
We have a shuttle that meets there, and it'll pick you up. It's a 4-minute drive to the Horseshoe at New Main Brewing. They drop you off, and then they come back around. So it's like every 15 to 20 minutes, there's a shuttle that's bouncing
really
back and forth. Yeah, so we're always trying to make sure that, we're accommodating the people that are around us. We never want to be like that guy,
Right. I want to go, but I can't park, and I got to walk so far.
Or the people, the
Exactly.
businesses that are over there, they're like, man, now they're not coming for me.
Right.
Yeah. And then also, there's another place that people don't utilize for parking, and it's the Farmers Insurance that's over there, where Smithberry and Marathon end. Past that, just less than a block over, is Farmers Insurance, and there's 3 huge parking places over there that people don't utilize. It's a 3-minute walk to the market from there. So it's important that we bring that up for when people are parking, that they know where to go.
Right.
But about the big news, to come back full circle, the meeting that we had with the town council, they approved us for a 3-year market twice a month.
Wow.
So, yeah, every second and every fourth Saturday from 2 p.m. to 6 p.m., we will now have a market starting in January at New Main
That
Brewing.
is very big news.
That is awesome.
Yeah, it's really exciting. We started out of this teeny tiny thing in January. We had 20 vendors, and we were so thankful we had those. And now we've got people that have actually booked inside New Main Brewing for the whole year.
That's
Wow.
so cool.
There's like maybe 3 spaces that are available inside, and everybody's booked till August. So,
Right.
I mean, it's been a real blessing, and Pantego has just gone above and beyond for us.
That's really cool.
Yeah, that's really big news. Very exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's awesome.
Yeah, it has grown unbelievably. It's always a good time. Every
Yes.
time we come, it's even bigger. Last time there was live music going at the same time. So if somebody wanted to perform or they want to get set up as a vendor, how do they do that?
Well, performing, we always have Joseph Laws. I mean, you can't go wrong with Mr. Joseph Laws.
Nope,
that guy
absolutely
has
not.
a voice like butter, And he's actually, he asked me, he's like, so you got any information about what you might want to hear for the holiday market? I've been thinking about music, and I'm like, well, Season of the Witch, Bloodletting,
Purple People Eaters.
Yeah, exactly. So he's been working on his Halloween market. But as far as being a vendor, just go to arlingtonfoodies.com. There's a vending application there. If you want to be inside, it's $35 if we have space available. And then we normally have space available outside, and it's $25 for a 10 by 10 booth.
Okay.
Wow, that's perfectly reasonable, and you have a lot of traffic, so...
That was interesting that you say that. We went to Arts Goggles yesterday, and we were talking, I'm networking the whole row. And I'm stopping by each vending booth, and they're like, and how much is a booth? And I was like, 25, and they go, oh, well, we could do that. So I kept hearing that. I was like, maybe I'm too nice.
Yeah, maybe you need to go up a little bit.
But, the 25, we really want it to be reasonable for people, because we want good people in there. We want people that are going to be lasting and that are really going to enjoy what they're doing and be as proactive as we are. I mean, because, I don't know, we're all in, you know.
Right,
so.
yeah.
But we've got other things that we do with the foodies too. I mean, the farmers market is just kind of like the icing on the cake for us.
Right.
So we've got, I can tell you, our blind burger taste test challenge. We do that every year.
Okay.
We've got that up right now. So it's a bidding system. So you have to bid for your chair. So you have whoever bids the highest. We have 20 seats available. Whoever bids the highest gets to determine who's got the best burger in Arlington.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, and we've got a poll on Arlington Foodies right now, which last time I spoke to you, we were a secret group.
Right.
We actually just migrated into being a closed group, which
Right,
means
right.
you still have to ask to be in, but you don't have to know a guy to know a guy to get in.
It's not the speakeasy of
I think
Facebook.
I may be part of
exactly.
the group now.
I'm not sure I am. I think we got to figure this out after this interview.
Yeah, just
But we've got the polling that's going on. It's one of the announcements. So you can vote who you think is the best burger in Arlington right now.
Okay.
Top 5 that are nominated will be the ones that are a part of the event. They come out, they bring 5 burgers, they cut them in quarters, and then they bring one more for presentation. So you're voting on presentation, you're voting on taste, appearance, flavor, like does the burger glisten? is it's just all these different. It's a serious thing. Like these people, they really take their time. They are truly blindfolded in this event.
Wow.
So you don't know what's coming to you. You're just totally going on what you saw at the beginning and then what your flavor was.
Right.
That's really cool. Like you keep that, like it's legit competition.
It really is. It really is. And people, I think they understand it, that we really are, trying to get a true flavor for what is here in Arlington, in our area. So I think they appreciate it. Plus, you get a really cool blindfold that has Arlington Foodies logo on it.
Oh, that's
nice. So this time it's going to be held at Division Street Ice House.
Okay.
The time before that it was at Legal Draft, and then before that we'd had it at Division Brewing. So this will be the 3rd annual one that we're hosting.
And what's the date on that?
It is December 5th, and it's going to be at 7 p.m., and that's at like a Thursday night.
Okay.
So I don't know about you, but I never have anything happening Thursday night. So
pretty lax on my in my neck of the woods.
Do they have to be locally owned burger places, or are you guys including chains and fast food too?
Well, we let everybody decide who the nominee is.
Gotcha.
So if you had like a burger that you liked on there, like people put Whataburger on there, but they never get up there at the top 5.
yeah.
It's always like your small local people that are up at the top 5,
Mm-hmm.
But Chaps, I think, is up there. And, it's interesting. Chaps, do you remember Jim's Burgers on the corner of Center and Division? That little greasy spoon?
Didn't they tear it down?
Yeah, they tore it down, and I think it's like a Citibank
Yeah,
or something like that now. But at the time, that was like where you went to get your burger. Because it was like he had the same spider web for 25 years hanging over his, and you knew it wasn't going anywhere because it was just immortalized in grease up there. But it's
absolutely.
like that's how you knew that was the greasy spoon that you were supposed to go to. But his family actually opened up Chaps. And so Jim's Burgers, everybody always was like, well, where did Jim go? Jim is Chaps, so that's interesting. That was interesting to me. Bud Kennedy actually is the one who told me that.
Really?
So it's got to be true if he's telling me, right?
That dude's like way connected to the food
He knows
scene,
it all, right?
Yeah.
But so Chaps is actually top 5. They're actually beating out Tom's Burgers for the first time in the history of this burger challenge. It used to be, Tom was always in the top 5, and you had Chop House up there and Fork in the Road, and it's right now I think it's Grease Monkey, Chaps, Fork in the Road, Mr. B's, and did I say Chop House? Chop House. So that's the 5 that are top right now, but Tom's is like a close number 6,
So it could be like
it could be, it's like it's teetering,
So when
so
does
we don't
polling close?
Polling closes the 25th.
Okay.
25th of October.
Okay.
And then we want seats sold by November 15th is when we're wanting all of our seats sold.
Okay.
So bidding ends kind of like November 15th, and then we go from there. That's another thing we're doing. Something else we're doing. There's so much.
That's good. That's awesome. That's such a good thing to hear.
Yeah, we really are all about building and growing Arlington and making it better and supporting local.
That's
that's everything that Arlington Foodies I think has ever represented. But community too. So November 16th, there's a lot of people that live in Arlington that don't have family anymore. They don't have somebody to spend time with. And so every springtime and every fall time around Thanksgiving and around Easter, we always do something called a potluck picnic.
Okay.
And we do it at Bowman Springs. We get 16 or 17 restaurants that will donate food to this event. And it's just a big smorgasbord of massive food. It's my youngest kid. It's his favorite event that we ever do. Because he just everything he can possibly get
everywhere.
Yeah, plus the venue is just beautiful. Like this pavilion, it gives a 180-degree view of Lake Arlington.
Right.
You always got the wind that's just blowing across the water. It's just so peaceful, and everybody always has so much fun. We always have 150 people that come out to that.
Wow.
And we order the liquor license, so we're allowed to drink there, and but everybody ever gets crazy.
Right. Everyone's there to have a good time.
Yeah,
and eat good food.
Exactly. So that's something else that we're doing. That's November 16th from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. So if anybody wants to come out to that, we do ask for a donation of like $20 if you can give. It all goes to our nonprofit. We started our nonprofit in April, and it helps to promote all the events that happen at the market. So any of the classes that we do, it goes to support supplying those events.
Cool.
And
Awesome.
and then like all the awards, any of the marketing that we need to help. We're actually, the nonprofit just bought picnic tables for the farmers market. So now we'll have a picnic area
Nice.
for the farmers market. So we everything kind of intertwines and builds together. And then the last thing that we've got going on, well, I say the last.
The last thing for now.
The last thing today that I want to talk about.
As of press time.
Yeah. We've got 2 swarms that are getting ready to happen. One of them is being voted on today as the last day. And it seems to be a battle between J.R. Bentley's and Takira Maria Bonita. We do what's called a Swarm Choice Award and a Value Swarm. And the Swarm Choice Award is not, we give you 5 nominations to choose from. And the person that gets the top nomination every month will go out and we'll swarm them. And in that swarm, every one of our members that comes out to that event, they'll take photos of what they've eaten, they'll share it on social media, they'll go on Yelp and talk about what they've had and share pictures. It's really to help boost their social media.
It's like a real-time signal boost for like the restaurant.
Exactly.
Awesome.
And not only that, it trickles. Like we talked to the restaurants that have experienced this. I can tell you Chop House, they're not only getting everybody that came in that day, which we filled that room 3 times.
Oh, I saw the photos.
Yeah, it was huge. But he's still getting trickle effect from that. Like
That's
people are
awesome.
still coming in and saying, hey, I'm a foodie. I just saw you on Arlington Foodies, So the goal is to build up those businesses, those small local restaurants that are trying to make it in Arlington. Because, Arlington needs that.
Absolutely.
The city of Arlington, they have their hands full with what's happening with the Rangers and the Cowboys and boosting their downtown. Yeah, they don't have time to promote these small places like this. So that's where we come in, is trying to help promote them. Not through the city, just on our own accord, but just to help as much as we can.
Do it for them.
Yeah, exactly. And then the last thing we've got is November 12th, we're doing a value swarm. A value swarm is a restaurant comes and meets me and they say, hey, man, I've heard you do these value swarms. We're a new business and we're looking to kind of get a kick or a boost. Can you help us out on like a Tuesday? Because we had like one person in last week. We're like, yeah, sure. So Danny's Burgers, they're new. They used to be at where La Isla is over there on Park Row and Cooper.
Okay.
Next to, what is it, Don Ying's and the Walgreens.
Right.
Between those 2 places. Danny's Burgers, from 6 to 8 p.m., November 12th, he's offering us 15% off.
Oh,
okay.
So we can go out there, and if you have not had his Philly cheesesteak, the bun that they use for that, hoo la la, it's so good.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing in a nutshell. We've got more stuff that's happening. We'll be hitting our 1 year for our farmers market in January, the second Saturday in January. So that's going to be a big thing for us. And then in February, around Mardi Gras, New Main's birthday comes up.
Cool.
So they'll be having their 2 years. So we got a couple birthdays coming up for our people and our events. And, we're really excited that everything's just grown the way it has.
Yeah, it sounds It sounds fun.
Yeah.
I'm excited to be. I hope to make it out to some of that stuff. I know my wife is looking forward to it because she's a big foodie. So she's been asking, like, when are we going to these things, man? Like, come on, let's go out there and do it.
We really, I mean, I know y'all can tell just by the way I talk. I just get so excited about all of it, you know, because there's so much going on, and